Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? I have the Dragonmaid deck profile for you guys featuring the Dragunity engine. The Dragunity engine is definitely a very powerful engine that can be easily added to this deck, and I think it definitely takes the deck to another level. It's you can argue if this is like the best version of Dragonmaids or not. Everybody has their own opinion when it comes to Dragonmaids, the way you want to build it, whether it's like a pure control variant or more of the combo variant. But it's really nice that the Dragonmaids allow you to do both, that you can play the control version, or you could play the combo version. It's just really cool that you could flip-flop between the two. But yeah, today I'm going to showcase to you guys the deck, the deck profile that I chose to go with, which is the Dragunity, and I also showed you guys the 1 and 2 card combos, and this is based off this deck profile. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I think it's super powerful, and again, it's awesome, like what Remus does for the deck. It's just really good because Remus actually gives you true like 1 card combos. So before, like, your 1 card combo was like either if you open up Parlor or Chamber, you could at least make Heretic Seal and pass with that. But now, like, Remus actually gives you like so much. So like you open up Remus and Chamber, it gives you Boral Savage, Crystal Wing, Shao, and Heretic Seal. If you open up Remus alone, will give you Boral Savage, Shao, and Heretic Seal. So like if you open up Chamber with Remus, you have Crystal Wing in addition to that, and then if you don't open up Chamber and you just have Remus and just like discards, then you'll end without the Crystal Wing, but that's still really strong. So the fact that you're able to do that, with just because Remus does that alone for you, just amazing. One thing to note though, if you do open up Chamber, you could make Heretic Seal before or on your 5th summon, so that way if you get Nibiru'd, you can use Heretic Seal's effect to potentially end on another Heretic Seal, plus other stuff depending on what you open up with. But unfortunately, the 1 card Remus combo doesn't play around Nibiru because we have to make Romulus early. But yeah, Remus is just insane. It searches you for Ravine, and it's an extender. It's so good. You search Ravine, and then you search Legatus, and then once you summon Legatus, you could summon Remus. So Remus alone gets you Gayderg, and Gayderg is just he's like insane in this deck. He's so broken because now when you don't open up any Dragonmaids, which it still is an issue. If you don't open a Dragonmaids in your Dragonmaid deck, you can't get your engine going. But if you open up Remus, and without any Dragonmaids, Gayderg will allow you to search for your Dragonmaid, so it'll get your Dragonmaid engine going, which is amazing. And then we play the 1 Mistleton. Mistleton allows you to... I think Mistleton, during the combo, you just realize how powerful Mistleton is because of the new spell, which is Glow. I know I'm like spoiling a bunch of stuff, but I just want to show you guys this card right here. This searches for Mistleton, and then banishing this will special summon the Gayderg because you'll equip it off Mistleton. And then it's so good because you get to abuse Gayderg even more, and that's how you end with Boral Savage and Crystal Wing because of Gayderg, and also because you play 2 Baby Rock. You have to play 2 Baby Rock if you want to end with Crystal Wing and Boral Savage, so that's why I play 2. This isn't a Dragunity card, but it's definitely in this like part of the Dragunity engine. It's you definitely can't play Baby Rock without playing the Dragunity cards, obviously. And then this is nice because during the combo, after you make Boral Savage, this will act as your level 5 or higher dragon for Shao, which is amazing. So yeah, Mistleton definitely puts in work in this deck. And then for the last of the big dragons is 1 Tempest and then 1 Darkness Metal. Tempest is actually really nice because you banish it off the Gold Sark, and prior to the Dragunity stuff, you would search Parlor off Tempest, but now you search your Remus. So Gold Sark literally becomes a really strong 1 card combo, which is amazing. So it's just really good. And Darkness Metal, we play it because you could summon it off a tomb, which is the Xyz monster that we play, or if you hard draw it, just it's a good extender. And we play for the hand traps. It's only 2 hand traps, 2 Phantasme, 3 Ash. 3 Ash, generically very good, just against like everything. If so, like with my Shaddoll deck, I played 3 Nibiru. I didn't even play this deck. I played 3 Nibiru because Nibiru acts as a light for as a light fusion material for construct, so he actually serves 2 purposes. Otherwise, if Nibiru wasn't a light, I would play Ash in that deck too. Phantasme is nice, again being a dragon, it's really good, and then fixing your hand, I just think it serves multiple purposes as well. Because it is a dragon, you can use it to fusion summon into Shao, and I think 2 is okay. I think there's a, aside from the main engine, there's definitely room to play like your own techs and stuff like that. Definitely whatever you prefer. Like hand traps, the hand trap lineup, you could play whatever, you feel is the best hand trap. Another card I feel like is definitely a must. Definitely must at 3 is Ravine, because not only is Remus a 1-card combo, but Ravine's also a 1-card combo. And you need to play at least 2, because if you open up Ravine and nothing else, what you do is you activate Ravine, you discard a card to search Remus, and then you need to have another Ravine in your deck, so you could discard that Remus to search the second Ravine, and then activate it to use the second one to search Legatus, and that's how you have your full combo. So you need to at least play 2, but I think you can definitely justify playing 3, because Ravine alone is it's a 1-card combo. And for the other cards, of course, 3 Hospitality. Hospitality is actually okay at 3 in this version, because when you open up your full combo with Remus or Dragon Ravine and you hard draw this but with no Dragon Maids, you're still going to be able to resolve this, because Gator is going to get your Dragon Maids in the graveyard. So definitely play 3 of this, because you want to open this up. If you open this up, you don't have to search for it. So think of it like that, and that way with Chamber you could just search Tidying to have an additional interruption on your opponent's turn. 2 Warlike Cigar Dragon. I think 2's okay, considering that the deck is evolving and it's not doing the All Mirage. You could still do the All Mirage play, but I don't know if you'd be your ratios will definitely change. But I'm not playing All Mirage. I'm not even playing Striker Dragon, because those cards don't come up as often. Because when you full combo, you don't necessarily really go into like Link ones. So I think 2's okay. It's a hard once per turn. Plus, since you're playing the Dragunity stuff, you are playing some Wing Beasts now, so you don't have as many dragons, I guess, to revive off this. But it's not. It's really good at 2. Don't get me wrong. It's still a broken card. Like moving LP still comes up, but I think 2's okay. 1 changeover, 1 glow, 1 gold sark, and then 1 monster reborn. Gold sark again is a 1-card combo. Like, it's a 1-card full combo with Boral Savage, Heretic Seal, and Shao. Gold sark alone gets you there. Actually, I'll show you the gold sark combo at the end of the video. And then for the traps, we play 3 Tiding and then 3 Strike. I think 3 Strike is awesome. It's just an awesome trap. I mean, like, you could definitely take these out for anything you want. You could play like Called by the Grave, you can play 3 Judgment, you can play more hand traps. I just think Strike is a decent card going first and second, and it's just high impact, so decided to go with that. I like having like high impact traps like this. If, like, say I make my board and then they activate Dark Ruler, like Heretic Seal will still, like, the tribute thing will still be alive, but you won't technically have any interruptions. So it's nice to like hard draw cards like Strike and hard draw like Tiding. That way, like, if they do Dark Ruler, you'll still be able to play the grind game because of these traps. So yeah, moving on to the extra deck, we have for the fusions, we have 1 Shao, 2 House. This has always been standard with me. Sometimes, like, I'll go 2 Shao, 2 House, but for the most part, I think 1 Shao does put in work, just because it goes back to the extra deck when it uses its effect. For the last fusion, excuse me, Trishula of Icy Dragon Imprisonment. This guy always always makes my head boggle every time. I feel like I can't say its name right sometimes, but this card's really good because in some of your lines of play, you'll need to banish LP and Pisty, because when you actually use Romulus early, you need access to this card to get rid of LP Pisty, so you could activate Gaydurg and summon the Baby Rock. So sometimes this definitely does come up, and plus looking at your opponent's extra deck is really nice. You also banish Tempest with this card, so when you banish Tempest, you can search like a Remus, or you can search like a Parlor for the following turn. It's just good to have. I feel like, and it's you use it for Shao as well. Like if you get rid of like LP Pisty, it comes up like with some weird hands, and you'll definitely be happy that you're playing this card. And then for the synchros, we have Gaydurg. Gaydurg is definitely the most broken card in your extra deck, just because of how many times you use this card. You use it like 3 to 4 times, I think, and like you summon Baby Rock twice because of this card. This card is what allows you to go into both Boral Savage and Crystal Wing, and it also searches all your baby Dragon Maids, which is it's so good because if you don't draw Dragon Maids, Gaydurg gets you there. And then Crystal Wing and Boral Savage for the combo, so you end with Monster Negate and Omni Negate. For the only XEs, it's Heretic Dragon of King of a Tomb. So again, sometimes with your you don't always have the same line of play depending on what kind of like cards you open up with. King of Tomb comes up, and you overlay this and Mistleton to summon this, and then summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal from the deck, and then Darkness Metal gets you something else, so you just extend that way. And then for the links, we have LP, Pisty, we have 1 Romulus, double Heretic Seal, you make one first turn, you want to have a follow-up, and then Nightmare Unicorn, and then Access Code Talker. So Nightmare Unicorn is actually, I believe, a must in this deck, because after your turn 1 or turn 0, on your following turn, you're easily going to spam the board, and if they happen like to get rid of your big monsters, you want to be able to link up into Nightmare Unicorn and then link up into Access Code Talker, make access 5300, so that way you can at least have like multiple pops and a beefy 5300 access code, so that way you could close out the game fast. This deck can definitely grind. If anybody knows Dragon Maids, Dragon Maids can grind, but finishing the game as quickly as possible is definitely preferred. So anyway, let me show you guys the Gold Star combo. So this is actually going to showcase, it's really just Gold Sark or Remus, but I just want to, it's pretty cool that Gold Sark is an additional 1-card combo that you can use. So it's basically Gold Sark and then any 2 discards. So like obviously you're opening up with a 5-card hand, so like if you open up like Gold Sark, you can do this. So you're going to activate Gold Sark, then you're going to banish that Tempest, and you're going to search the Remus, which is so nice, and then you're going to discard the Remus. We're going to search the Dragon Ravine, activate Dragon Ravine, and we're going to discard that random card to search the Legatus. We're going to special Legatus, and then we're going to special Remus because we control the Dragunity. We're going to Synchro. Actually, I don't know. We didn't actually need 2 discards. This is I'm thinking of I'm thinking if you open Dragon Ravine, if you open up Dragon Ravine, like you'll need the 2 discards. But I think for this combo, I think you only need 1 discard. It was just like yeah, Gold Sark and any discard. Sorry, got confused there for a second. So we're gonna summon the Gaydurg, and then we're gonna activate Gaydurg's effect. Again, assuming we didn't open up any extenders, here we do need to search the Baby Rock to discard the Baby Rock because we don't have anything else. So we need Baby Rock to serve as our extender, so that way we can link it to Romulus. So this is when this is the combo where unfortunately you can't make Heretic Seal on your 5th summon. You have to make Romulus or else you really can't play. The only other scenario that I could have seen is you making Crystal Wing, but 1 Monster Negate isn't going to cut it. I mean, you're probably going to lose anyway if that's all you have. So we're going to use Romulus's effect. We're going to search the Glow. Oh, I skipped it. There it is. We're going to search the Glow, and then we're going to activate the Glow to search the Mistleton. We're gonna send this, summon Misselton effect triggers to equip Gayderg. Then we're gonna banish the glow, summon Gayderg, and then we're gonna use Gayderg's effect here, and we're going to add the chamber. So this is why this is so nice, because like you didn't open up any Dragon Maids in that opening hand, right? So so now Gayder can get your Dragon Maids going, right? So we add the chamber and then discard the chamber, because assuming we have no other like winged beasts in our hand. This is why we play a tomb, because in your one card combo, this is where Heretic Dragon King of a Tomb shines. So we're going to teach us to detach the Gayderg to summon Darkness Metal. And then Darkness Metal is going to revive our chamber. Chamber is going to add Hospitality. We need the extenders right now because we need to be able to build a board. So, I mean, technically you could have searched Tiding, and if you wanted, just like end with Heretic Seal Tiding, which is, I mean, I've told you guys before in previous videos that Heretic Seal Tiding, like, it can definitely be game. So now we're gonna go, yeah, we go Heretic Seal here. So this is where I feel safe. I feel safe when I summon Heretic Seal because, you know, we have that balance and we have that follow-up. So now we link into our LP and Pisty. So we're gonna go Pisty and then use Hospitality to revive the chamber and then link off into LP. And now we have our LP Pisty plays. We're gonna activate LP to grab the Parlor, and then Parlor is gonna send the changeover. Now we're gonna activate changeover targeting the Parlor. That way we can empty Pisty's, we can empty that zone so Pisty can activate and resolve. So we're gonna revive Gayderg. So we actually use Gayderg. This is gonna be our third time using Gayderg. So what's cool in this scenario is that we didn't normal summon, right? We specialed the Legatus, then we specialed the Remus. That's how Gayderg got our play started, but we didn't normal summon. So we're gonna activate Gayderg here, and we're gonna add the Nurse. Okay, we're gonna add the Nurse, and then we're gonna discard the Parlor, right? And then we're gonna normal summon the Nurse, and we're gonna special the Parlor. Now, this is why you play the Trishula fusion, because you banish these three. You don't want to banish the Nurse because it's the only copy we play, so we don't banish Nurse, but we're gonna banish so we're gonna banish LP Pisty, and that way we can make room, because we couldn't really do anything in that scenario. So now we get to look at our opponent's extra deck and banish something, and we can banish. Since we banished the Tempest, like assuming that we drew the Gold Sark, right, and this is how we started our combo, if you just hard drew Remus, then in this scenario you'd banish the Tempest right now and get a search. But since you have to banish something, you can banish something that you don't want to top deck, I guess. Which is, there's so many good top decks, like Ward Lexigard Dragon, like all these cards are decent top decks. Honestly, Ravine isn't the best top deck, but honestly, just like whatever, we'll banish a Ravine. We'll banish, actually, you know, this is actually not a decent top deck, right? So we'll banish the Phantasme or whatever. And now what we could do is we could activate Gayderg to add that Baby Rock. See that? And we needed to do the we need to get rid of LP Pisty. That way Baby Rock can special summon itself, and that way we can make our Boral Savage. Alright, so we make Boral Savage, and then we equip the Romulus, and then we fusion summon, changeover, we fusion the Nurse and the Trishula into our Shao. Okay, so that's our end board right here. So again, off your I guess it's a 1.5 card combo, because it's Remus plus a discard, or you know, your Gold Sark plus a discard. Again, if we just hard drew the Remus, we could have actually ended with another card in hand, because We would have banished Tempest off Trishula if we didn't hard draw the Gold Sark, so we would have added like a Parlor for next turn. If we banish the Tempest off the Trishula fusion. And then, you know, Dragon Maid's doing their stuff. During your opponent's standby, you could just revive the chamber, or you can revive the nurse to revive the chamber. And, you know, search with chamber. You'll search like your hospitality, and then tribute. You'll bounce something. You'll summon Parlor from the deck. With Parlor, I'd probably send Lorepar. That way I could tag out. So yeah, guys, that was the 1 card combo, or 1.5 card combo. It can be done 4 ways, either with Gold Sark or with a Remus. So you have 4 ways to end with a 1.5 card combo. Otherwise, Ravine is actually the same combo, but you need 2 discards. So you actually have 7 ways to end with this board. But, you know, Remus would just need one discard, whereas if you hard draw like 1 Ravine and nothing else, you need 2 discards, because you need to resolve, you need to search for Remus and search for Legatus to get your plays going. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the combo tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.